Kolkata is under the grip of severe civic apathy as it reels from the aftermath of heavy inundation following the cloudburst. With flooded streets, submerged pandals, electrocution deaths, horrific images of victims' bodies floating in the water have gone completely viral, raising serious questions on the Mamata Banerjee government's preparedness in spite of the warnings from the Indian Met Department. It was pictures on your screens at this point in time of a body floating in the water, an electrocuted body there being examined by the police. Absolutely shameful. Opposition calls it nothing short of a civic murder. And all of this comes as the city was preparing to celebrate Durga Puja, with the festive spirit now completely dampened by this deluge. Take a look at this ground report from the City of Joy.
At a time when Kolkata should be alive with the spirit of Pujo and the sound of Dhak, the scene is starkly different this year. Flooded streets, inundated pandals, live wires in the water, dead bodies on the road. At least 9 electrocution deaths after heavy rains lashed the city on the wee hours of Monday. And the mayor shrugs it off, saying that he has no magic wand to make the waters disappear.
पानी ऐसा चीज है जो आपको आस्ते आस्ते निकालना पड़ेगा। हम मैजिक तो नहीं कर पाएंगे। ये पानी जो है हमारा पंपिंग स्टेशन चल रहा है। जब हाई टाइड आएगा तब पानी नहीं निकलेगा, फिर लो टाइड जब आएगा तब पानी निकलेगा। तो अभी हमारा पानी जो है आस्ते आस्ते निकलेगा और हमारा पंपिंग स्टेशन सब चल रहा है।
The opposition is livid. They call each death a civic murder, blaming the Mamata Banerjee government for incompetence.
Due to the heavy rainfall, water may accumulate. It is understandable. But nowhere in this country you will find this kind of death. These deaths are happening due to the incompetence of Mamata Banerjee's administration, and these are not the deaths, these are the murders.
The BJP is demanding 1 crore rupees in ex gratia for the victims' families and non-bailable FIRs against power distribution company CESC and the Kolkata police.
इतना लोग का डेथ हुआ है ड्यू टू दिस गवर्नमेंट। 1 करोड़ रुपया सीएससी, 1 करोड़ रुपया स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, 1 करोड़ रुपया कलकत्ता कॉर्पोरेशन देना चाहिए।
The chief minister, on the other hand, blamed Uttar Pradesh and Bihar for not dredging the Ganga in their states, claiming that that caused water levels to rise in West Bengal.
কোনোদিন গেজি করে না 20 বছর ধরে। পরে বিহার ইউনিটে বৃষ্টি হচ্ছে, জলটা চলে আসছে, ঝাড়খণ্ডে বৃষ্টি হচ্ছে, চলে আসছে। আমাদের সবসময় সামলাতে হচ্ছে।
The Met Department claims it had warned of rains, but the government did nothing, and lives were lost. Festive spirits drowned, pandals waterlogged, months of preparation destroyed.
This is the southern part of the city and Minto Park area, and look at these areas. These are all inundated, and Kolkata Municipal Corporation is trying to pump out the water from these areas, trying to drain out the water from these areas. But since yesterday, the water is receded a bit, but not as expected.
Yet the city still wades through the waters to welcome Ma. But the question echoes, will this wake-up call finally force accountability for such blatant apathy? With Anupam Mishra in Kolkata, Bureau Report, India Today.
I'm going to go straight across to my colleagues getting in more details of that big story that they've been tracking. Tapas Sengupta is live with us from Kolkata. Anupam Mishra also from the City of Joy. Not a City of Joy anymore. Distressing pictures. Tapas coming in. I mean, if anything, the authorities should have been put to shame with what we have seen today, with those images of bodies floating in the water. A man lies electrocuted there. To tell our viewers, these are very distressing pictures, and we advise viewer discretion. You know, given the situation, how are they now responding? I understand that there has been, you know, unprecedented rains here, but how are they now looking at this?
Let's say the political war has already begun. Following the deluge we had seen yesterday and today as well, it's a blame game going on between the opposition parties and the Trinamool Congress, the state government. The state government chose to put the onus on the CSC, the power distribution company. However, the CSC have given a statement yesterday stating that all the deaths that happened was not because of fault
Okay.
on the part of the CSC. And now the situation is improving slowly and steadily. There are few pockets still in Kolkata which are submerged, but in majority of the locations, the situation is coming back to normalcy. But politics is speaking up, and in one hand, when BJP is calling this act as an equivalent to murder, the state government is putting the onus onto the central government, alleging that proper dredging is not done in DBC and Maithon dams, and that's the reason that when the water flows down to River Hooghly, it affects Kolkata. That's what the excuse that the state government is giving. But it is very unfortunate the kind of visuals that we have seen in the city of Kolkata, the city of joy, as we know. But this is again not perhaps for the first time that we have witnessed such incident. There have been series of such incidents happening since last few years when incessant rain happens in Kolkata. Similar execution takes place in Kolkata and other parts of West Bengal as well. And whenever such situation happens, the blame automatically shifts to the power distribution company. But we haven't seen
Absolutely.
any stern action from the state government as yet, or any legal action against the power distribution company if they are really responsible as the state claims. Back
Well,
to you.
absolutely. If they aren't, then who is really? It's absolutely shameful. Pictures from Baliganj in Kolkata are there that we've put out for our viewers. And remember, this is the festive season. We're just waiting for the Pujo to start, Anupam. And look at how the spirits of the city are getting dampened here. Not just the rain, but floods. The apathy that we see, there are people dying, there's electrocution. I mean, 10 people have lost their lives at the end of the day.
Absolutely. It's extremely
Yes.
sad that these people have to die in a situation where electrocution was happened. And since you have to understand that two things. One thing is there, the Kolkata has received a rainfall which is unprecedented and never seen in recent years, that especially the southern part of Kolkata. And that is what TMC is saying. It's a full-blown political war going on between TMC and BJP on this issue. And TMC is saying that Kolkata had received unprecedented rainfall, and if any other city would have received such rainfall, the situation would have been same. On the other hand, BJP is saying that when IMD had issued the alert, why Kolkata mayor and administration did not take adequate measures, and they are blaming straight away to the Mamata administration for the situation that unfolded since yesterday morning. And we have roamed around different parts of Kolkata, especially southern part of Kolkata. Few areas have still got water and they have not receded fully. Major parts of Kolkata, the water has receded, but still there are areas, low-lying areas where water is still there. So this is a very long period, and people had to face electricity cuts. They'll have to face very extreme conditions, difficult conditions to reach their offices or from office to home. These are the situations where people were angry, and that is why BJP is blaming TMC government for whole this situation which has erupted since yesterday morning, especially the death. On the other hand, TMC is saying that this is not a right situation to do politics. BJP is doing a politics over dead bodies, and the full-blown political war game is going on between BJP and TMC over this issue.
I mean, the opposition, of course, is asking questions, and the people also are asking questions of the government, of the administration, in a situation when we deserve just so much better than this nonsense that has been given to us. The streets are flooded, people are dying. What does the government expect? Not to answer questions? I think that's a very false and that's a very wrong sort of an expectation for a government to have. I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Tapas, Anupam, putting that story into perspective for us. Now from the And from the waterlogged lanes of Kolkata to the cratered roads of Bengaluru, India's urban nightmare really is unfolding real time. Civic infrastructure is collapsing, lives are being lost, accountability is missing here. Kolkata reels from electrocution deaths in flooded streets. Bengaluru's potholes continue to claim lives and spark outrage, and rightfully so. Politics over potholes is also exploding, with the opposition BJP in this state launching protests demanding better infrastructure of the administration. Here's a detailed report.
Welcome to Bengaluru, where the streets look less like roads and more like battlefields. With craters, cracks and potholes turning daily commutes into obstacle courses, this is Potholuru.
This entire stretch has huge potholes and craters, and even you can see the ambulance which is struggling to cross this particular road. They have to cross huge potholes even on this particular road every single day. The commuters had to leave at least 30 minutes prior to their destination just to cross these kinds of roads in Bengaluru city.
As potholes continue to swallow Bengaluru's roads, the city is witnessing a fierce political showdown. The BJP conducted a statewide stir called Road Roko to demand that potholes be filled and infrastructure improved. In some areas, BJP leaders have taken matters into their own hands. They have filled the potholes themselves.
In Congress government, siddaramaiah-led government, wherever we go, there is a pothole. Wherever you go, there is a pothole. That is the reality of Bangalore. This is a pothole. Today we fill. Today this pothole we fill today only.
Just today, sir.
BJP Karyakarta by own, we are filling this all the things.
Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has promised swift repairs and has given officials a 1-month deadline to fix the roads. But Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar suspects a political conspiracy.
ನಾನು ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ, ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ರೌಂಡ್ ನೋಡಿದೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲೆಷ್ಟು ಗುಡ್ಡಿಗಳಿದೆ, ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮನೆ ರೋಡಲ್ಲೇ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ಒಂದು. ಬಟ್ ಇದನ್ನೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಮುಗಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬರೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಕಾಲದಿಂದನೂ ಮೊದಲು ರೋಡ್ಗಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಿಂಗಿತ್ತು?
Meanwhile, prominent citizens of Bengaluru are targeting the civic body. Remember, this protest comes just days after tech giant BlackBuck announced plans to relocate. Whether it's political rivalry or administrative lapses, Bengaluru's pothole crisis highlights a shared failure. What Bengaluru truly needs is for everyone to stop pointing fingers and start paving the way forward. With Sagai Raj and Nagarjun Dwarkanath in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, the big question is, will that happen? Will the authorities then stop pointing fingers and do what is needed to be done? That is, fix these potholes on a priority basis at the end of the day. That really is their job. Sagai Raj is getting in more details, has been tracking that story relentlessly and is joining us live from Bangalore City at this point in time. Sagai, you've been looking at these reports, of course, filing the ground reports and sending us what the Bharatiya Janata Party has been saying, but you know, that doesn't solve the problem at the end of the day. Yes, it puts the spotlight on the issue. The government says we need a month. Is that all that they require to fix this problem? Is that a real picture? A realistic picture, rather?
No, the Karnataka government have informed all the contractors to ensure that they should fill all the potholes across the city. And even D.K. Shivkumar, when he spoke to India Today in our conclave, he has categorically mentioned that he has counted potholes and there are reports that there are 5,000 potholes, but he says there are more than 10,000 potholes. He himself have got the numbers and they claim that they will be able to finish in a month. However, the Chief Minister have asked all the contract to ensure that they speed up the work and finish the job and ensure that there is a smooth corridor for everybody. As I speak now, you can see we are on Richmond Road and there are multiple potholes in this particular road. And this is one of those important roads here in Art of City in Bengaluru. And people have to cross these potholes every single day when they are commuting. And in fact, if you have to reach a spot in an hour, people take 1.5 hours. So they have to leave 30 minutes prior to the destination time. And that's how the people are taking these kind of trouble traveling every single day in the city.
You know, at the end of the day, Sagay, we've seen this familiar story play out year after year, and it's been happening for a very long time, you know, of people dying. Unfortunately, it's just been normalized in the city of Bangalore, with people now, in fact, having to navigate through the traffic. There are accidents and there are deaths because of these potholes. But now, with IT companies actually issuing an ultimatum and saying that, listen, we can't put our employees through this. Now we're going to be leaving the city. You do what you have to do because we can't live here anymore. The city is unlivable, is when we saw these reactions coming in from the government saying, hold on, we are at this. We are fixing this, isn't it? They had to be, you know, in the way shaken up from their slumber in a sense, isn't it? It's okay.
Absolutely. Bengaluru is an international city, and a lot of travelers who visit the city have also highlighted the poor infrastructure, especially the roads as well as the footpaths. And it is high time that the Karnataka government, which should take cognizance of these civic issues and address these kind of issues. And the larger question is, Sneha, that we are well aware that post-monsoon there might be potholes which will appear. Post-monsoon there will be a lot of problems. Why there are no precautionary measures taken? Time and again they have witnessed these kind of potholes every single year. But still the government have not woken up. The administration has not woken up. The bureaucrats are not woken up. They are still sleeping, and they wake up only when there is any kind of untoward incident has been reported. That's when they realize, yes, we need to work on those potholes. We need to fill those potholes. Why you need to give so much time for all those things? Ultimately, the taxpayers have to suffer because they don't get a better corridor in the city.
I'm going to leave it there for the moment. Sagaraj getting asked those details, with the government, of course, saying that we are going to offer these solutions, you know, fix these potholes in a month's time. Be patient is what the government says. It's not a problem unique to Bengaluru city. It happens in other cities as well. But the fact of the matter is that Bengaluru city and Karnataka, by and large, has been in news for these potholes and all, of course, for the wrong reasons. The images on your screens at this point in time. From Bengaluru to this big developing story in Delhi city. A self-styled godman at a prominent Delhi ashram is facing some serious molestation allegations from multiple female students. From obscene messages to threatening students, the scandal continues to unfold. Here's a look at this report.
A self-styled godman, once hailed as a spiritual guide, is now at the center of a sensational scandal that's rocked a well-known Delhi ashram. At the Sri Sharda Institute of Indian Management in Vasant Kunj, 17 women students have given statements to the police, alleging that Swami Chaitanyananda Saraswati, the ashram's senior official who was also the manager at the institute, used obscene language, sent vulgar messages, and made unwanted advances towards them. Even female faculty members and administrators have pressured them to comply with the accused's demands. The police had taken statements of 32 students as part of an investigation based on a complaint filed in August. All students belong to economically weaker sections. Swami Saraswati's chats reveal how he asked students to come to his room, lured them with promises of foreign trips, saying they won't have to spend a rupee, and then threatened to fail them in exams if they refused to comply. The police have seized a flashy red Volvo fitted with a fake UN number plate used by the accused.
लाल कलर की वॉल्वो कार, इसका वो इस्तेमाल करता था और इस पर उसने एक फेक नंबर प्लेट लगा रखा था। यूएन के नंबर प्लेट इसने यूज़ कर रहा था। और जब पुलिस ने इस गाड़ी को पकड़ा और इस नंबर को जब पुलिस ने बात की तो पता चला कि ऐसा कोई नंबर तो जारी ही नहीं किया गया ऐसी किसी गाड़ी पर। 15 छात्राओं ने जो आरोप लगाए हैं उनके बयान दर्ज कर लिए गए हैं और उसके बाद आगे की तमाम जो लीगल एक्शन है वो पुलिस के द्वारा लिए जा रहे हैं। कोशिश की जा रही है कि जल्द से जल्द जो ये संचालक है इसको गिरफ्तार किया जा सके।
Digital evidence including hard disks and CCTV footage are now with forensic teams. A manhunt is underway. The government's last known location was traced to Agra. Multiple raids have been conducted across Delhi and nearby cities.
अगस्त में कंप्लेंट आई है हमारे पास एंड वी आर प्रोसीडिंग एज पर लॉ एफआईआर वाज रजिस्टर्ड वेल इन टाइम एंड इन्वेस्टिगेशन इज ऑन. अभी स्टेटमेंट स्टिल अंडर प्रोसेस हैं और स्टेटमेंट्स ली जा रही हैं छात्राओं की और वी आर प्रोसीडिंग एज पर लॉ. अक्यूज जो है वो मैनेजर था और श्री चैतन्यानंद सरस्वती उनका नाम है और ही इज अब्सकॉन्डिंग राइट नाउ और उसको सर्च करने की पूरी प्रयास की जा रही है.
Meanwhile, the prestigious Sringeri Sharda Peetham has publicly cut all ties with Swami Saraswati, calling his actions illegal, inappropriate and damaging to the Peetham's reputation. From the classroom to the courtroom, from guru to fugitive, this scandal has shaken the ashram's image to its core. And with the accused still absconding, the story is far from being over. With Arvind Ojha and Himanshu Mishra in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.